It's Thursday, so it's time for another Margarete Miller challenge. Hi, everybody, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and today we are going to do week 7 of the Margarete Miller weekly assignments. For those of you not familiar, Margarete Miller has created 52 weekly assignments that you can, there's several options. You can either buy the prompts and put them in your own book. You can buy the actual planner already put together, and then she also has so that you can download the planner and print it yourself and make your own book. I chose to do just the prompts because I wanted to put mine in just a plain sketch diary. And the one that I'm using is 9.5 by 6, but of course you can use whatever size you want. And basically what you do is she gives you 5 prompts each week and then a bonus. And you can choose to do the 5 prompts. You can substitute the bonus for one of the 5, or as in I try to do every week, you can do all 6. And so, like I said, we are up to week number 7, and I will put the link to her Etsy shop down below in the description box. She is on Etsy as Mellow Miller. So, like I said, we're on week 7, and just a quick flip through of where we've gotten so far. All of these, except for this one, I have videos for, and when I was filming this one, my camera freaked out, and so that video, unfortunately, was lost. But each of the other ones of these, there is a video in the Margarete Miller playlist if you want to see how I have done any of the others. So, week 7, we're going to orient it this way on the page this time because the items that I found will fit better up and down. Alright, so the first one is a photo, and I kind of went with a theme to tie all these things together of a time period or a year, and my year is 1943, which of course, as we know, was during the World War. And so that's kind of the theme that we're going with. And the first prompt, like I said, is a photo. And this is just cut out of some Tim Holtz paper. But I thought this couple, looked like they were from around that time period. They may not be, but I thought that it would work for what I wanted. The second is something in a garage, and I'm kind of stretching that one a little bit, but in my mind it works. I have a book that has war advertisements in it that I got at the Smithsonian, and I found this particular ad or war poster that has this man and woman in it, and it says, use it up, wear it out, make it do. And he has a lawnmower, and to me, lawnmowers are kept in the garage, although they're much bigger and not push mowers like this one, but in my mind, a lawnmower qualifies. The next prompt is a rubber stamp using 2 different colors. And so I have a couple of stamps. I don't know which ones I'm going to use yet. And I have, of course, some ink. And we'll figure that out toward the end. The next thing is a headline. And I have another book that is headlines for 200 years, front page headlines from my local paper. And so I went to 1943, and I, of course, you know, everything in that period, the front page headlines are about the war. And so I found this particular headline and tore it out, and it says, "Advances reported in the face of hard battling. Young flyer saw landing." And so it's very, very war-oriented. This one down here says, "General Ike rubs his luck coins." So we're going to use that for our headline. And then what made me pick this picture is the next prompt, which is a sewing item. So I thought this was the perfect tie-in to get my garage item and my sewing items together, because she is sewing a patch on the back of his pants, and she has the sewing basket down here. And then I also have some pattern paper, which I may use in the background. I've got some buttons. I've got a little piece of zipper. We'll just see how that all fits together when we start putting it together. And then the bonus item is random pieces of washi tape. And so I have some kind of patriotic looking washi tapes that I just grabbed. So that's what we're going to start with. So let's start laying this out and see what we come up with. I hope everybody's doing good today and the weather is holding out where you are. Right now, today it is very windy and we are supposed to get storms, but we don't have any snow or cold weather. So I hope it is okay where you guys are. I know some people were supposed to get cold weather and snow again. So I'm about over this winter stuff. I'm not a winter fan. So I know a lot of people like it, but I can live without it. Okay, so I'm going to put this at the top of the page and just kind of cover up a lot of the background with this piece. Like that. And then the remainder I'm going to kind of fill in, I think, with this pattern paper, just to give it something in the background and to kind of tie in the sewing thing. Tie in, I'm going to do the straight edge here. And I'm just going to use glue stick on this because, I mean, this collage book is just for me. So now I don't want it to go. Or maybe I do. I'll be able to still see my headline if I do that. Yeah, let's do the whole thing. Very gently try to glue this without tearing it up. And I don't even care if there's some wrinkles in it. As a matter of fact, I would prefer it, actually. And then I'm going to put the other piece down here, I think. Of course, now my hands are all going to stick to it, and I'm going to end up tearing it because I got glue on my fingers. Do we ever not have glue on our fingers? I think not. Glue and ink. Oh, see, I tore it right in half. That's okay. We'll make it work. We will make it work. Okay. Doesn't look like much right now, but hopefully we'll bring it all together. Whoops, I'm being attacked by falling scissors. It's probably not a good thing. So have any of you guys tried the overall buckle things from my last video yet? I think that's been my favorite. I saw it on Pinterest so far. They turned out so cute. I hope I get to make some more. I went to bed that night thinking about all the different possibilities that you could do with them, which is not a good thing. Thinking about stuff like that when you're trying to go to sleep, but I couldn't help it. Okay, now I also pulled out this postcard because in my mind, in my little story I have made up in my head, that these two got separated by the war. And she's at home in the States and he's overseas. And so they are communicating with each other through the mail. And I also thought that would be a good place to bring in my stamps that we have to use. So I am adding a little airmail stamp there, and then I think I'm going to put the postcard about right here. But before I do that, I think I'm going to put down some washi. Okay, so I'm just going to run some down the side here, I think. To start with, and then we'll probably put some more once I get everything down, but I'm just I wanted this to go underneath, so I want it down first. this with the stars on it. That kind of ties in the yellow a little bit, and it reminds me of gold stars, like gold star families during the war. I don't know that I want it right there though. Do I want that all the way at the bottom even? I think I may put that there. So we're gonna hold that in reserve for a minute. All right, so let's put our postcard down. I'm gonna use art glitter on it because it's actually cardstock, so I'm gonna make sure it sticks down well. Oh, I've not been in my glue in a day. And I didn't ink this. Oh yeah, I did. I just didn't ink the back because I didn't need to. Okay, glue. Let's cooperate. Right. May not be able to see much of this red once I get done, but that's okay. We can add another piece. I really kind of wanted to sorry, concentrating. But yeah, this book was really cool. My sister lives right outside DC, and we went a few years ago and went to the Smithsonian and all that kind of stuff, and they have this book, and it has a CD in it that has all the advertisements that are in the book on a CD, so that you can download them and print them out whatever size you want them. So that's pretty cool. It's got some really good ones in there. Okay, now we need to put our people on here, and I don't know if I want to put them here or if I want to put them here. I think I may want to put them here. Then I'll need something to put there. I could put my buttons there. I feel like if I put it there, that's two pictures together, and I don't like that. Okay, so I think I'm going to put it down here. I might put some, do I have some? I'm looking in my scrap box to see if maybe I have something that has handwriting on it. I did also tear this out. It's too many words. Okay, let's see what we got. We've got some German book page. That would kind of be. All right. I don't know. Why did I get stuck here? I could do just something like that, just to break it up a little bit. I'll do that. Keep our kind of patriotic color scheme going here. Oh, I gotta put my stamps too, so. Okay, like that. Now here. I gotta put my number. I think I'll put it down here though. Do we like that? I'm not sure. I know I want these cut off more. I like that. Maybe a little piece of fabric or something under it. And then we need something here, which I think I will. You gotta do a stamp in 2 different colors. So I have to do a stamp. Okay, let's do, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this without a block, but we're going to try. That's good. I don't mind that it's not fully readable. Okay, now let's do, oh, I gotta do that in a different color, don't I? Okay, now let's do this one. And that will allow me to move this over a little bit. Now we just need this area. Okay, let's put a couple of pieces of this other washi to bring it to the other side here. I can't decide where I want to put this. Can you tell? Nope. Nope. Let me glue my number on so I can figure out that part. I need some of the red over here. There we go. That'll work. Alright. So, now we just have to deal with this area. Let me get this aged up so I can see what I'm looking at. Because this is too new looking. Okay, sorry my necklace is clinking against the glass mat. I apologize for that. This is antique linen, and I'm just going to kind of go over it so that this ad doesn't look so white. Kind of bring everything together a little better so it doesn't look so stark. It has a more vintage look to it. And I'm going to ink the edges of the page with Vintage Photo. I about need to get me a new Vintage Photo. I think mine's, or get a re-inker one. That is not working because that is the wrong. Ugh. Look what I've done. I've put black soot on my Vintage Photo pad. Now I guess I really do need to get a new one, don't I? Need to glue that down. right. Let's see if I just have a little piece of I thought I had a little piece of that just cotton muslin that I was using for those buckles close by, but I do not, I don't think. Just gonna grab my little scrappy pouch here and see what I have in it. These are just little, where I keep mine, just little bitty tiny pieces of stuff. There's some ticking. There's a little piece of Tim Holtz. No, it pretty much needs to be off-white or coffee dyed or something. That might work. Struggling here, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't lay this one out ahead of time. I don't mind that too much, but I still feel like there needs to be something right there. So let's get this part down. I'm using 3-in-1 glue since it's fabric and buttons. Just gonna put this across here. And the reason I'm not doing red, white, and blue with the buttons, which is what I would normally do, so I want them to go from the biggest to the smallest. And if I do red, white, and blue, the biggest one is going to be in the middle. Alright, I'm happy except for here. So what are we gonna do? What are we going to do? Could do that. I think I like that, guys. Do you believe? I have ink all over me. Look at that. I've not been doing this very long and I've already got it all over me. All right. I think that has it. So let's go over the prompts one more time. Make sure we have everything covered, but I think we're good. So we have a photo, something in a garage, a rubber stamp used in 2 colors. I've got it. A headline, a sewing item. We've got this, the buttons, the fabric. So we got that one way covered. And random pieces of washi tape. So that's it. That's this week's. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I hope you do some collaging of your own, whether you do Margarete Miller's challenge or just random collaging. collaging is still my favorite thing to do. And I hope you guys will learn to love it as much as I do. And we will be back on Sunday to do our Sunday journaling video. And until then, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.